Okay, good afternoon, good morning, everybody. And I want to welcome you this morning. I just decided to do a little live presentation here on our most recent release, and we are doing another live training PLR, and it is our Amazon Profit Blueprint. I want to tell you a little bit about it here this morning. And basically, if you want to go ahead and pick it up now, you can pick it up at the plrshow.com/new. So what I want to do is I want to tell you a little bit today about what it's about, what's covered, what the big idea is, what's in it for you, and then what's monetizable, and then what's next. I'm going to be doing a little more on the live end now that you can screen share inside of Facebook. So let's do an overview. So basically, let's talk about what you're going to do with live PLR and why it's an option for you. First of all, just right off the bat, live PLR is going to be more dynamic as audio or video. So in other words, if you want to be able to deliver to a customer, or you want to be able to deliver to somebody who's going to be listening on their mobile device and you want to reach them, you're going to be able to engage them with live content, because again, people are just more, it's more organic. It's more, has more connectivity to it. And basically, it's easier to listen to and people can watch it easier also. Live PLR is going to be engaging content for your website. So in other words, you can certainly put tutorial videos on your on your website. You probably aren't going to put more than one on there, but if you're trying to keep somebody fixed and focused on something, you can definitely do that with live PLR. Live PLR also doesn't require your voice to be authoritative. So in other words, you can use someone else's voice, right? And people will still listen in to the entire broadcast, or they'll listen in to the entire video, even if it's not your voice, and you can still retain your own authority. And what I really like about live PLR is it can be a bridge, right? You can sell, in this case, you can sell the rest of the course. You can sell a technical course. So if you have any of our other technical courses that are going to be connected to anything that we talk about in this course, and I'll go over that here in a minute, you're going to be able to use this course to sell those other courses, whether or not you decide to use it as content, or you just put those other links to your, to your server on, in the course. You're going to be able to market those other courses because people are going to need the instruction from the other, from the other courses. And of course, you can also sell tools, right? So in this case, you can also market any other tool that we're going to be using in the course. And everyone's going to do that differently, right? Some people are going to pick, a page builder. Some people are going to pick, something that has to do with creating e-covers, right? I think there's an e-cover creator. There are lots of good affiliate products of tools that you can use inside of this course in order to market them and make them available to the people that are going to be getting it. And you can definitely use this kind of content as a build-up inside of your paid course. In other words, where you are the authority, you're going to also be able to use live content again to build up that paid course. And of course, it can be a build-up inside of your membership. So one of the ways that you can provide value to people, and you don't want to do all of the training, is you can then get the live PLR to do training on these subjects and do that training on a regular basis. And you can also just kind of say, right, that we partner with someone else in order to do our training, and then you put this course inside of your membership. It can be a build up on your sales page. So in other words, you want to include a bonus for your paid product. You're going to just kind of take the graphic. You're going to say, hey, you know what? As a bonus to our product, you're going to be able to add in this, this course, and of course, because of that, you always want to have an inventory, right? You want to have an inventory of things that you can use, especially if you're marketing either courses of your own, or you're putting together courses, or you have a membership. So it's always good to have an inventory of live PLR, because again, it's different from the other stuff that people are going to be getting. If you go to Resale Rights Weekly, or you go to some of the other PLR memberships, you're going to see a lot of the same things, right? They're going to be some of the same things that you get on a regular basis. You're not going to see a lot of live PLR there. And so you're going to be able to use that inside of your membership, again, to differentiate what it is that you're offering. So what I want to talk about today is I want to talk about what the course is going to be about, what we're covering in the course, and then, of course, the big idea, right? What's in it, what's going to be in it for you, right? So what's monetizable? What can you do with it? We talked about that a little bit just a minute ago, and then what we're going to be doing next. Um, so what's covered in the course? We cover profitable ideas to pursue. So in other words, how do you take, what do you pursue on Amazon if you're gonna establish yourself as an authority? How do you do that with written information? Because again, Amazon is obviously an e-commerce business, but what they're trying to do is they're trying to build up their information base. And if you want to position yourself, what's going to happen is all the people that are coming to the site for stuff, right? When your stuff is relevant, when your information is relevant, you're going to get shown along with all the other stuff people are buying. We're going to cover video content in the course. We're going to cover how you're going to get your physical book ready. And if you stick around, I'm going to tell you about something special that we're doing inside of this new course. And then we're going to talk about create space, right? And then we're going to address that for you to be able to address that to your customer. And then Amazon Advantage, which again, even though it's a paid a membership of Amazon, is not necessarily all that well known. And one of the great things about Amazon Advantage is that you can take PLR and you can then go to Amazon Advantage with PLR, right? So it's one of those little known things that people don't know about that program. And they're going to talk about anticipating Amazon, some things you can do to kind of get in position while you are establishing yourself or using Amazon to establish your niche. I mean, Amazon's huge. They're going to get bigger. And the reality is that, in the same way that you were positioning yourself, and you probably still are positioning yourself to be on Google, you may want to think about positioning yourself be on Amazon also, right? Because they're only going to grow. So we're going to give you some things to think about in the actual course. So what's the big idea? Well, the big idea is how you or how your customer, right, who's going to be buying the course from you, right, how can they use the world's largest e-commerce platform to position themselves as an expert in the sub niche, right? So whatever the niche is, it's definitely not too late. Maybe you missed the wave with Google, right? Maybe you didn't position yourself, maybe you didn't get your blog together, but now is the time to start positioning yourself. And you want to tell your customers that, right? You want to tell the people who are listening to you, it's now time to start positioning yourself on Amazon. And really, it's really kind of just getting started. And one of the other benefits of doing this, right, we've talked about this before, is being able to create a passive source of traffic. And because the traffic's going to be passive, then the stream of income is going to be passive. So you're going to do this work that we'll be talking about in this course one time, right? You're going to do the work one time. You're going to establish yourself on Amazon with one thing at a time. So what's in the course? It's a 32-minute video presentation. We've also added in 30 additional minutes of video content for you to use either as lead generation or just to talk about the issues surrounding the course. You're getting all the sales graphics, the PSD source files. You're getting the sales letter and thank you pages. Then the DFY sales video. So you don't have to do the sales video. That video is already done for you. And of course, you're going to get a PLR license for your customers. You're just going to be able to pass it along to them instead of having to create it for yourself. Again, you can pick up the course now at theplrshow.com/new. And again, you are going to want to get it. The price is rising with every sale. So you probably want to head over there now and go ahead and pick it up. I do want to tell you about a super fast action bonus. I don't know how long. I'm going to leave it in there. Basically, what we're going to be doing is we're going to give you a 75 module video course in addition to that. You're going to get PLR rights to that course. We're going to be covering in that course how to create a Kindle book, how to market a Kindle book, and both of those come in the form of a 30-day plan, how to do a social media setup. So again, this is a great course for you to be able to redo in your own voice and use as a challenge, because you're going to be getting the presentation slides, and you're going to be getting a set of Kindle covers, and you can use those if you decide to market the course. This is expert content, right? So this is content that we didn't buy this, right? So this isn't going to be something that we went out and bought on the PLR site. This is our course. We created this, and we're going to be giving this to you as a bonus when you pick up our Azon Blueprint course. It's called the Authorpreneur Mandate. We're going to give you limited time access to that course. And it's not always going to be there on the download page, just so you'll know. So I'm not going to advertise this on the sales page. So if you go to the sales page right now, you're not going to see it. right? You're only going to see this for a limited time. So again, if you if you get there now, you'll get it. If you get there and you're watching this and you head over there and you didn't get it, then that's because the time has passed. So what's monetizable with this PLR? Basically, you're going to be able to reach any aspiring author or speaker. So this is relevant for any of them because they've got to get their content in position. Anything that you're doing on product creation, right? This is going to be relevant. So if you got a product creation membership or product, um, if you had a beginning of 2018 session or even 2019, this is a great way, especially with the bonus that we're giving you. Anything that you're doing with passive income, right? Because basically they're going to be doing work one time, and then they're going to be putting this in position to start generating both traffic and interest in their brand. It's good for anything that people are looking to try to be an authority on something, right? So if you've got people who are trying to be an authority, this is good for that kind of content if you decide to use it on your site. If you have our Amazon Video Direct course, you can use this to pre-sell that course, right? So you can, so again, I always recommend that you take strategy to sell the technical, right? Use strategy to sell the technical. So in other words, you open people up by explaining the strategy to them. Now, whether or not you decide to sell the course or whether or not you bring people to your site and have them watch the course doesn't really matter. You're basically opening them up, right? So that they need the more technical aspect of what it is that you're going to be showing them and teaching them. Also, the same thing is going to be true with Skillshare, right? Even though we're talking about Amazon, this is the same concept, right? That they need to be someplace and they need to be an authority. And again, you're going to be able to make that case very easily with this course. And then you can create any Udemy courses on content creation, right? Where people need to use their content to be an authority. So you can become a Udemy affiliate. You can promote any relevant course on there, and I think Udemy Udemy affiliate program pays 40%, right? So anything that you want to do along those lines, this course will help you to be able to do it. So what's next? Tonight we're going to be meeting with our Ultimate Insider group. And by the way, if you're an Ultimate Insider, this is going to be part of your membership. So you already will have it by the time we meet tonight. This weekend, we'll be doing our live Q&A, right? You can get that at the plrshow.com/live show. Friday, we're going to be doing Extreme Business Makeover. We had to skip it. We are going to be doing session 33. We're going to be covering something new. And then this week on Sunday, we've got a new release called Tiny Reports, Big Profits, right? That's going to be another really cool live PLR training program you're going to be able to sell to your customers. And then next weekend, we're going to be doing Aweber automation, right, on Thursday, right? Aweber automation next Thursday. Again, now, if you're not getting our daily newsletter, you can get that at the plrshow.com. Put your name and email address in there. And we do talk about PLR every day. And what you're also going to be getting is you're going to be getting notice of when we decide to do these live broadcasts here inside Facebook. We are going to be doing more of them, and I am going to start talking about building a brand, right? Because I think that that's the best way ultimately to sell what it is that you have. I mean, if you have a hard drive full of PLR, I don't even think that that's a question. Once you start building a brand, you're gonna run out of things to sell. So in other words, don't feel like, oh man, I have all this PLR, I can't sell it. That's what we're going to be talking about, because the key piece in that is not just the accumulation. You got to have a good inventory of products. You got to have a good inventory of content, but it all revolves around building the brand and building the audience to the brand. And that's what we're going to be talking about in our daily newsletter, and I'm going to be talking about that in these sessions. And you can go over to our Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/the PLR show. If you're already watching this here, just kind of stay tuned. I'm probably even going to come on a little bit later on today. We're going to start talking about this aspect of brand. We're going to go through every little thing that I'm doing personally, right? I'm going to kind of share with you kind of every aspect of what I'm doing, but we're also going to talk about that from the standpoint that if you can just kind of follow and chew on the meat and spit out the bones, in other words, you pick up on the things you want to do, then everything that I'm doing it, I'm probably doing it the hard way, right? You're going to be able to do what I'm going to be talking about a lot easier than I'm doing it. And I'll tell you why when we come on probably later on this evening. Our YouTube training channel for PLR is at youtube.com/game mindshare. Head on over there and subscribe. There is going to be some different content over there, so you'll be able to get it. Just make sure you're subscribed when you go over there. Once again, you can get the latest PLR video course right now. It's going to be our Azon Profit Blueprint, plrshow.com/new. Look forward to your being able to pick this up and really being able to use it in all those different ways. So if you have any questions, feel free to write them here in the group. I'm happy to try to check in and answer them. Hopefully that explains to you what this course is going to be about and how you're going to be able to use it. Okay, so with that, thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate you all being here. Have a great day and a pleasant tomorrow. Take care.